Hello, hello, can you hear me? Welcome to the September Anime Club meeting. Yay! Woohoo! I am joined by my... you're a special guest. You are the co-host.
I'm not special anymore.
No, you're not special. Everyone knows you. You are not new.
Yeah, no, I guess co-host.
Yeah, you are my co-host for Anime Club. But for those that are new, you can introduce yourself. Who are you? What the heck is this guy?
I mean, I made all of your slooms technically.
Technically,
so
that's true.
I am tasty awesome.
Heck yeah.
The mod.
A helpful mod person. I could not do any of this without you.
Definitely, yeah.
But yeah, today is the day we are going to be discussing the... My brain keeps accidentally trying to say The Disappearance. That's the movie. We haven't seen the movie. We're talking about the melancholy of Haruhi Suzumiya. I think I even at one point I posted to my discussion tab saying that our anime club pick was The Disappearance, and I had to quickly edit it. So I was like, wait, no, it's not. It's the melancholy of Haruhi Suzumiya that we are discussing today. So, did you guys enjoy it? If you want to go ahead, would you like to start with your initial thoughts, Vess?
I mean, yeah, I feel like whenever we do these initial thoughts, they're about to say, I thought it was good. I enjoyed it. Thought it was fun.
Yeah, me too. How much did you know about it beforehand?
this is once again an instance where I didn't really know much of anything. I knew the character. I
Yeah.
knew haruhi. I definitely I've seen.
I mean, she's the main
around.
character of all of anime.
Yeah.
Like, Haruhi is the anime protagonist of all time. Don't know if this anime, so interested to hear about it. Yeah, I definitely recommend it. I think it's like, it's a classic for a reason. I feel like it's one of those shows and it's just like, is anime. Like, I think it's like the best way to describe it. Like, this is anime.
Yeah.
Like, if
honestly,
you wanna get into 2000s era anime, like Haruhi is 2000s era anime. It is what it is.
Yeah, like with Cowboy Bebop being like the 90s anime.
Yeah. Let's say like Cowboy Bebop,
way.
Sailor Moon, or like
Yeah.
that's like quintessential 90s. Like Haruhi is quintessential 2000s.
Yeah. I feel like that's a good way
Yeah.
to describe it.
But it's one of those that I wanted to watch for a very, very long time. Like, cause like, I got into anime. I became a weeb in like the early 2010s. So like, 2000s era stuff was still like the popular stuff at the time. So like, Haruhi was everywhere. Like, technically I was at the end of her heyday. Like, Haruhi wasn't like the biggest anime, but like, it was still like the influence. Like, Haruhi was just that show.
It was,
Everyone knows it.
it was that show.
Yeah. But yeah, I really liked it. I feel like it was different than I was expecting. I think for me, going into it, I thought it was gonna be similar vibes, similar tone to like Lucky Star and like what's it called? Azumanga Daioh, which are other like popular, like quintessential, I would say, 2000s anime. But while those are more slice of life, like those are genuinely the slice of life anime, like Haruhi, it's a lot more sci-fi than I was expecting.
Yeah. It definitely goes.
It went places that I genuinely had no expectations for. I was like, what's happening? There were a couple times, like, especially in the early episodes, where like, it's just not the show I thought I was going to be watching. But I'm not complaining, but also, what the heck?
we gotta love CGI cicada battle.
Oh my god, yeah,
Or
that
whatever
was...
the bug was.
Yeah, no, I think it was...
Yeah.
No, it was,
Well-
crap. Was it a locust?
Yeah, I think it was something like that.
It was like a very specific... It was a very specific type of bug. They said
CGI
its full
bug.
name, but yeah,
CGI
it was
bug.
CGI bug, yeah. Yeah. But yeah, I really liked it. I'm glad I watched it. I feel like I can check that off my mental list of the anime that I have to see before I die. So I feel like there's certain anime that, like, you can't call yourself a weeb if you haven't seen this anime. Like, not
Yeah.
that I'm an elitist. I don't like people that are like, if you haven't seen this long list of anime, you're not a real anime fan. But like,
Yeah, but also
I just,
because-
certain shows I'm just like, but I want to see it before I die. I feel like I can't personally call myself a true weeb until I've seen it.
Yeah, but also because like most of the time people make those lists, it's all shonen.
Yeah, that's
It's like
true. It's like all
99%
shonen, and like
you gotta watch Bleach. You gotta watch X other
yeah,
Shonen Jump
yeah,
anime.
yeah. But like Haruhi, I do kind of agree that like you should at least, even if it's not your favorite anime, even if it's not to your personal taste, I think it's still, it's iconic. Like there's so many scenes that I'm like, oh my gosh, that moment, that's the scene. It's fun. It's just really fun. I liked it.
Yeah.
But yeah, wanna move ahead? Who is your favorite character? I know we kind of
What?
talked about it earlier before stream. I was like, I'm not gonna tell you who my favorite character is, and you're not gonna tell me who yours is. We're gonna reveal them
Oh,
to each
boy.
other on stream. So I'm very excited to hear. Who's your favorite
Well,
character?
I think you should go first.
No, I want you to go first.
Go on.
Yeah.
I mean, honestly, I'm not too sure. Like, I like a lot of the characters, but like, I don't know. I feel like in terms of tropes, I'm a resident enjoyer of the girl failures. Like, I did like Asahina.
Yeah, I liked her too. Yep.
Yeah, I thought she was. I mean, I liked all. I thought all.
Yeah,
the
all of the
were fun.
characters are really fun. Like, I like just very eccentric casts.
Yeah. I also just like that they how he was just like, we needed the tropes.
Yes.
And it's just like, you are here because I need your trope.
Yes, you are the mascot. You are the Moe Blob character.
Yeah. She also just deserved better.
Yeah, she
Like-
definitely deserved better. Like, she was...
We'll get into
Yeah,
that.
yeah, of
when we get
course.
it. Like, I have
Yeah.
thoughts. We'll get
Okay,
into
I'm
it,
very
but-
excited to hear your thoughts. But yeah, I agree. Mikuru deserves so much better.
Yeah.
Alright. Do you want to guess my favorite character?
I want to say Yuki.
Good guess, but no.
Okay. I mean, is it Haruhi?
My favorite character is Haruhi.
That
Like,
was my
she
other
was-
guess.
Like, I knew I was gonna like Haruhi. Like, I was like, I'm me joking about, oh, she's the main character of all of anime. But, like, I had a good feeling about her. And, like, I feel just with every episode, I'm just like, she's great. Like, she's so me, but, like, the me in my head, not the me I feel like, I don't know, I feel like I weirdly related to her more than I expected to. I feel like,
She definitely has some moments.
yeah, she has some great moments. I feel like she's some person I could have grown up to be if circumstances had been different. I feel like a lot of things she did, like, I could see myself like that.
I too could have twisted the fabrics of reality.
No, not quite like that. Like, personality-wise.
Yeah, I know.
I'm like, wow, she's great. Also, she is very... she's a very autistic-coded character, I'm not gonna lie. Like, there were some moments where I was like, oh my gosh, yeah.
Yeah.
No, but, like, I feel like perfect protagonist for this type of show.
Yeah.
And I loved the whole premise of she cannot know that all the
That is
things she
fun. I love
believes in
that.
are true.
I love the premise of everything she wants to be real is around her. She just isn't allowed to know.
Yeah.
I
So
honestly,
fun.
I do. I almost wish there were more antics where like she almost figured out. They're like trying really hard to not let her
Yeah.
realize.
Yeah.
Like, what am I thinking of? Something similar to that.
Like, the Mikuru beam? Like that scene?
Well, that's one thing, but like, what am I thinking of? I don't know, but it's like more instances of like when they're trying to make sure
Yeah.
she doesn't realize. Like almost. It's not, I don't think it's the exact example I was going for, but almost like a Toy Story situation. Like they
Aw.
keep trying to, they have to make sure people don't realize.
Oh, yeah.
Like more instances of like they
I see what you
like
mean.
they have to come up like schemes to make sure she doesn't realize, and they sort of have that in the back, but it's always when
Little
she's not
bit.
around. Like I wish
Yeah.
there was more where she was around,
Yeah.
and they had to make sure she didn't realize.
Yeah. Alright, so I think we were gonna talk a little bit, like, about the... Oh, we can start with the major arcs, if you
Yeah,
wanna.
well, I mean,
Because
do
there are
we-
a
do we
few
wanna-
major story arcs.
Do we
Unless...
want to talk more about like individual characters?
we can do that.
Or do you want to like get to that as we get through all? Like,
Yeah, we can start with individual characters if you
Okay.
want to. Oh yeah, so we have our main cast, obviously. Like, we talked a bit about Haruhi and Mikuru. Kyon is a very fun character.
yeah,
Like, I think he was perfect for, like, the narrator type role.
Yeah, I
Like,
did
his
feel
narration
that.
was so funny.
yeah. I
Like,
did.
it's peak sarcasm.
You gotta love a cynical narrator.
Yeah. Like, he's doing his best. He is just a very normal high school teenage boy.
Yeah.
And it's like trying to preserve his sanity given the circumstances he is under.
You have to love when a narrator is given personality
Yeah.
like that. Like obviously it's the main character, but
Yeah.
like you gotta love when the narrator is also just like, why am I here? or like reacting to the scenes as well.
Yeah.
But other than that, you know, he is your
He's
typical,
pretty typical. I like he's
normal guy.
I feel
kind
like
of
he is the
protagonist.
pretty he's the average main character protagonist guy trope ultimately, but I think he's very well written though. Like
yeah,
his
yeah.
his dialogue is very well written, so like you enjoy him as a character, even though ultimately he's pretty generic. There's not a lot of substance necessarily to him, but the writing gives him more.
Yeah, no, he is your generic
Yeah.
male protagonist in a slice of life
Yeah.
show, but he's given enough like can't kill less.
Yeah.
Angry, that it makes him entertaining.
Yeah, definitely. And then I did, like, she's not my favorite character, but I did really like Yuki.
Yeah.
Like, her concept is very fun.
I do love like everything is. I feel like almost another audience coded character.
Yeah, definitely. But yeah, just like the fact that she is not human, like, at all, and like is very apparent, unlike the others. Like all the characters are ultimately human to an extent, even if they are supernatural in some way. But then, like, Yuki is like, no, she is not human. She perceives the world completely differently from everyone else, and she's just completely chill about it because, like, you know, it is what it is.
Yeah. But she is fun.
Yeah, she is a very fun character. Like, there's so many just moments where I'm just like, wow. Like, the whole, what episode was it? When Kyun and Mikuru slept, and they just, like, in her room sleeping for, like, years. Like, a couple of years. And she was just like, yeah, I'll wake you up when it's your timeline. Completely chill, no thoughts about it.
And then also when they had that big realization, like, wait, when I was here that one time, we were sleeping in the other room.
Like, yeah.
We were just there.
Like, yeah. Lots of fun moments like that with her.
We also can't forget the one, like, battle scene
Oh my
that she got to
god,
have.
yeah. That was like one of the first,
that
like,
was like the third episode or something.
Yeah, and I was not prepared for an epic battle scene in what I assumed was a goofy slice of life anime. So I was like, what is happening?
It really did come out of nowhere.
It did.
Just like, wait, what is this show?
Yeah.
Are we watching the right show?
Oh my god. Gotta love your epic fight scenes to spice up your goofy slice of life antics, you know.
Yeah, she's definitely a close, like, second place.
Yeah. Yeah.
The favorite character, I feel like.
Then we have crap. Why am I forgetting his name?
Koizumi?
Koizumi, thank you. I liked him.
Yeah,
I
think he was fun.
He was very interesting. Like, I feel like he's a very strange character because he gave up weird vibes, like, pretty much the entire time. Like, he was just very chill about everything, and, like, unlike Yuki, who you understand why she's so chill, because, you know, she's not human, so she's not gonna be fazed by the things that are shocking to everyone else. But then you got Koizumi in the background, just, like, smiling, while everyone else is, like, really stressed out.
Yeah.
It's like, yeah, I'm terrified, he says while smiling. Like, he was fun.
Yeah, I did enjoy his character. But, like, yeah, it was fun how he was, like, he would be able to, like, go back and forth between being, like, the small one.
Yeah.
And also just be like, yeah, no, I'm terrified. I don't want to do this.
Yeah, that's true. Like,
please don't make me do
he's so
this.
chill, but also you can tell, I feel like he's the most afraid of Haruhi out of all of them. Like, he will not argue with her, he will not, like, if anything needs to be any confrontations need to be made, it's like, Kyun will do it, I'm not gonna. Yeah. He says while still smiling and being chill, but he's like, I'm not gonna do that because I'm scared. It was great.
Like, he was both, like, the most, like, confusing,
yeah,
but also sometimes, like, very human.
Yeah. Definitely.
I did like, not we'll cut in.
It's okay.
But like, I did like how he was just not good at acting.
Yeah.
Like, you never got to see any of it during, like, when they were working out, but once you got to see the movie, it was like, oh wow, he's really bad at this.
Yeah.
And that was fun.
I think he was really bad at acting, but he did the most acting because he was also doing that play.
Yeah.
So I think the play was funny because I feel like he was being himself on stage.
Yeah.
Like, I felt like stuff he would already normally say. So I'm like, how much of that was acting? How much was him being not memorizing his lines, being just improvising on the spot?
You see, if we think about it,
yeah.
when you look at it this way, it's actually
like his dialogue and during that play, I was like, is that just not a conversation he's already had with Kyun?
Yeah. But then there was also, like, that one point in the movie where he got to just kind of ramble like that.
Yeah.
And it was like, oh yeah, no, he's just talking,
No,
y'all.
yeah. Yeah. Do you want to go ahead and start talking about the individual arcs?
Sure, we can
So I mean,
start with that.
I guess we can start actually with the fact that there's two ways to watch this anime. We watched it the chronological order way because that's how it was on Crunchyroll. So it's like, yeah, we'll just watch it in the way that technically makes the most sense, but that is not the way it originally aired, and I'm almost disappointed. I almost want to go back and watch it in the original air order because I'm so fascinated by the choices they made when arranging the episodes.
Yeah.
Because the original way, it was all just jumbled up, so it was like a puzzle where you didn't really get any context until you got to the episodes that gave you the context. So it was all just mixed up.
Yeah, that seems so weird.
But I think it's so fun.
Yeah, but
Like,
also...
I'm utterly delighted knowing that the movie was the first episode. Like, that's so funny. Like, you get no context for anything.
Yeah, like, that's just a strange choice.
You haven't even been introduced to the
Most
characters yet. You get to
episodes,
watch this weird movie they put together. That is so funny. That is so genius. I love it.
It is definitely strange.
But yeah. What we watched it in the original, well, not the original, the intended, like, chronological order. So
Yeah.
the way things actually would have happened.
So, like, things actually happen, like, back to back.
Yeah. So we start with, obviously, the, melancholy of Haruhi Suzumiya arc, which, you know, the arc that is just the title of the anime.
Yeah. Which just, like,
It is, yeah, it's basically, yeah.
The SOS Brigade.
Yeah, but it's the
and its
origins of
creation,
everything.
Yeah.
And I think the thing I found the most interesting about the anime and the way the story works is that that's like the bulk of the crazy sci-fi stuff happens in the beginning of
Yeah, honestly, like, most
which
of the
makes
weird
sense.
stuff...
I understand why they aired it the way they did in season 1, because if they had done it in the actual chronological order, it's fine, but it feels a little weird.
Yeah.
Like, obviously, that's the order of events, but I do kind of agree that episode 5 is, like, the perfect finale.
Oh, yeah, no, definitely at least that.
Like,
particular.
episode 5 is the perfect finale. Like, not that it should have ended at episode 5, but, like, that's the way it makes the most sense. So that's the last episode that aired. When they aired the original season, when they did it out of order. Like, that's such a good end episode. So the fact
Yeah.
that's not the end. And the actual end is just like a normal slice of life episode. It's a good episode. I liked it,
Oh, yeah,
but
no,
I was like,
did
that
enjoy
was...
it, but yeah, it is...
That was it. That was
It's
the
a
last
little
episode.
weird
Yeah.
for the last episode.
Like, again, chronological order-wise, yeah, that is the last episode, like, in the series of events, but, like, it didn't feel like a last episode.
I think it was funny how there was such long instances of silence.
Yeah. Well, it's a very chill, normal day, you know?
Like, you really got to watch Nagisa read the entire book.
Yeah.
Yeah, back to...
yeah, back to...
Back away from the finale real quick, back
Yeah.
to the first arc that we're talking about. I mean, for a first arc, I think it does work. It's, like,
Yeah.
Established, like, it basically goes
It
in order
establishes
of, like,
all of the main concepts.
yeah, it's like, you know, we introduced to the main two characters.
Mm-hmm.
They create the SOS Brigade. We're introduced to all the members.
Mm-hmm.
And then we sort of get, like, all three of them individually telling
Yeah.
Kyon what they are. And then after that, we go back through all three of them and, like, actually see the proof
Yeah.
of what they are. Which was interesting.
Yeah.
Like, I definitely enjoyed seeing that.
And also, I really like the first episode. The first episode is really good.
Yeah.
Like, I like the whole, like, Haruhi changed her hairstyle every day of the week. They added another ponytail and stuff like that. Like, it just... Great way to introduce a character.
Yeah, a little sad that she ditched that.
Yeah.
But, you know.
I mean, I get it. I
She
get
gotta
why they
have-
did that.
Yeah, she
but-
gotta have the iconic character design.
Yeah, obviously.
but also
But that
like,
was fun. That was fun.
7 hairstyles, all the merchandise.
Yeah.
But oh well.
But yeah, I do like... I was like watching it in the order that we watched it in was good, but I think it would be interesting to rewatch it and see like what it feels like to watch it. Because like I said, that episode 5 is one of the best episodes, honestly. Like, you would agree, right? That's like one of the best episodes.
Yeah, that's definitely up there.
And like, it feels so much like a season finale. So the fact that it wasn't, that was episode 5.
Yeah.
Kind of interesting. Interesting choice. Interesting choice both ways. But yeah, then we get, some pretty normal... I don't think any episode is technically a filler episode.
Yeah.
But, we get some one-off moments. We get that fun murder mystery arc.
Yeah,
I like
that.
Fun. That was fun. Like, I was so concerned during some of it. I was like, is Haruhi gonna will someone to die, like, unintentionally? Because she really wanted that murder mystery. I was like, oh my god, someone's gonna die. But somehow they were able to avoid. Did you guys watch Endlessly also? Oh, heck yeah, we did. Oh my god. I forced Vest to watch Endlessly. I was like, I don't care how you feel about it. I have been wanting to watch Endless 8 my entire life. I was so ready.
we watched them all.
On perfect segue, let's talk about Endless 8 now.
We were just about to get into that, though.
Heck yeah.
That's technically the next, like, arc.
Yeah.
Yeah, after the intro, the, first arc is mostly just smaller things, like one-off episodes. So yeah, Endless 8.
I loved it. I loved every second of it. I know my taste can be questionable. I was so utterly delighted the entire watch through of Endless 8. Also, hello, welcome to stream.
Yeah, honestly though, I almost feel like watching it week to week would have been better than binging it. Because
really?
Binging it was agonizing.
No, it was amazing.
Okay, but so here's my thoughts.
Okay.
Because I feel like we can talk about episode to episode, like literally talk about each episode.
Yeah.
Because like
I know you have deep animation thoughts.
Yeah, because like I like animation. For those who don't know, I nerd out about animation all the time. You can attest to that.
Yes, I've heard so many rants about animation.
Yeah. But like, okay, so the thing is like, Endless 8 1, perfectly fine episode. I definitely remember being like, wow, this felt like such a long episode. We're gonna have 8 of these. And then Endless 8 2. Honestly, Endless 8 2 might be one of my favorite episodes.
Oh, it was so good. Like,
it's such a good episode.
Like, you're an animation nerd. I'm obsessed with time loops. Like, literally, if a piece of media has a time loop in it, I get so excited. So I was like, oh my god,
but also just, like, as an episode, it's really good. But it has, like, really nice, like, shots in it. Like, really nice, like, compositing and effects. Really cool color choices as well. Like, the one scene where, Kyon is asking Yuki why she hasn't told them about the time loop earlier, and it has it cuts to like really high contrast, and like in like close up and far away shots, which I thought was really cool. The ending, the last scene as well, like when on the last day when Kyon's going to bed, where it's like all monochrome. Was really fun.
That was cool.
Because it really drives home like how hopeless it feels to have it sort of be like that. I don't say it.
Oh yeah, I agree.
And then 3 and 4 are the worst episodes of
Oh, you were ranting like during the episode.
Oh,
it was so funny.
Because it really felt like the animation crew were already giving up. Because like it uses like pretty much every shortcut you could think of. Like episode 3 is almost entirely like slideshows.
Yeah.
Everything is a slideshow. And in episode 4, uses the infamous technique of constantly not showing the face of the person talking, so it can just be a still image, which I thought was really funny because I kept pointing them out, and like as I was pointing them out, it would cut to another shot that wasn't showing anyone talking while someone was talking. And I don't remember which episode it was, but it was the one time when it was just like focusing on Koizumi's watch
Oh
for
yeah.
like a minute.
I mean, see, it's symbolism because it's
Exactly,
a
yeah,
watch
like,
and it's a clock and it's
Yeah,
a
like,
time.
there's the symbolism.
I was
but
even
they
pointing out, like,
really
it's good. I like that
really
shot.
focused on it for like a
It
minute.
was funny. They did it for the funny.
And then like episode 5 had a few interesting shots. Like there was the shot where Yugi grabbed the mask at the Bond Festival, and it was like from the perspective of like the eye of the mask.
Yeah.
So, like it was, you still watch it change color as the eye of the mask got out of the way, which was cool. And also the end scene where it was like following the finger of the clock, or the arm of the clock.
I think it's arm, not
Yeah.
finger. It's a
I
clock.
was like, wait, what's it's not hand, something like that, and like it was like rotating along with it, which was interesting. It was
Yeah, that was a really cool. I liked that. I really liked that shot. Oh, you know, it was interesting recording too. The team not only reanimated each one, but the voice team.
Yep.
Yes. Oh my god. I'm obsessed with everything to do with Endless 8. Like, I was obsessed with it before I watched it. I did watch a few YouTube videos a while back of people talking about, like, the history of Endless 8 and, like, what it happened. And I'm like, this is my favorite thing to ever happen. I'm so excited to one day watch this whole anime so I can watch Endless 8 because I'm just so delighted. Like, I know it made so many people miserable and angry, but, like, that's just so funny to me. Like, I feel like if I was a Haruhi fan back when it was airing, I would have been so annoying about how much I loved Endless 8 because I just think it's so funny. You know, I've been cracking up the whole time. Everyone is angry on Twitter, and I'm like, this is literally peak.
Yeah,
I unironically love everything about Endless 8.
Honestly though, I was surprised how different each episode was. I think they were more different. I was definitely expecting them to be like very similar to one another.
No,
and be,
I like that,
very
like, they
slight...
change the outfits. They change, like... I mean, obviously the camera angles, lines change slightly.
Yeah.
It's so fun. I love I don't remember which episode it was, but one of the scenes when Koizumi's explaining that when he was just like kept repeating himself.
I think that was episode 4.
That was so funny.
They just did the same for like 3 or 4 times.
Yeah, he just kept saying the same sentence. It was so funny.
Like, we're in a time loop that seems to be infinite. We're in a time loop that seems to be infinite. We're in a time loop that seems to be infinite.
Like, that is so funny. It's such a small glimpse into Yuki's life, absolutely.
Yeah.
Poor Yuki,
And
but I feel like
it did also get to the point
really
where I was like
phase her.
trying to keep track of like what the number was to see
Oh,
if they
yeah.
were, because there's a point where I was like, I wonder if they're actually changing the number, and they were. Or like if it was by how much, like was it one day, or was it like one loop more? Is it like multiple?
No, the numbers were going up.
Yeah, no. But I was wondering how much. Like, is it gonna go up by 1, or is it like?
No, I think it was going up like a few.
Yeah, it was going up by like 15 to 20 every time.
Yeah. Like, even like the number of years when Kyon calculated it,
Oh yeah,
that number went up.
It did eventually.
Like,
go
I think
up by
midway
1.
through it did go up by 1 because.
So that was
I liked that.
I don't remember what episode it was, but I also like the one variation where it like showed the calculator.
Oh yeah.
Because I like that. I like that interpretation better than him literally just like doing quick math in his head and like.
I don't think Kyon is that smart. Like, he's not dumb, but he's not that smart.
Well, exactly. But like that's the only time they actually showed him using the calculator.
Yeah.
So it's like that seems realistic.
Yeah. But no, Endless 8 was so fun.
It was definitely interesting.
We have not seen the movie yet. I want to. We looked it up on Crunchyroll because we actually finished watching the anime today because we always run out of time and we're cramming it last day before the live show.
We went and looked and it was like 2.5 hours and
So
we're like, oh my god.
definitely want it, but we didn't have time before Anime Club.
Yeah,
but I do want to.
We did not have time for that.
Because I've heard it's very good. And I really enjoyed the main anime, so I definitely... No worries. It's fun to have you pop in anyway. Yeah.
Yeah, honestly, chat is usually pretty down for these, so...
But yeah, do you want to move on to the size of Haruhi Suzumiya, the movie arc?
Yeah, we can do that.
Alright, that was really... Alright, I want to say my thing first, then I want to hear your thoughts. But I thought it was so cool because, like I said, we watched it the order of chronological order, the way, because it was just how it was on Crunchyroll, and we figured that would be the way that would make the most sense. But I do want to go back and watch it in the original airing order at some point, because I just think that's so interesting, especially because the way they mixed in season 2, I was not expecting. The fact that because the size of Haruhi Suzumiya is the, when they're making the movie, right? And like, we get the movie in season 1, but with no context around. So like, the fact that season 2, it wasn't really a season 2, it was just filling in the gaps that weren't in the original season is such an interesting concept to me.
Yeah, season 1 had the movie and then also the art festival.
Yeah, but we don't see the movie being made until season 2.
Yeah.
So I think that's such a fascinating way to present an anime.
Yeah, it is.
They did it all out of order, and it's so fascinating to me that they made it that way, and it works so well both ways. Like, I can see why they aired it the way they did, but I can also see the way they, rearranged it to be in chronological order. Both make sense. That's so cool.
And then it also, gave me the thought of how funny it would have been if Endless 8 was literally just, scattered across the whole show. Like, every now and then it'll come back to Endless 8. But no, I do, it is funny. All one after the other.
Yeah, I do kind of regret. I do want to watch it in broadcast order, because I feel like that would be such a different experience. Like, there were a few moments where I was like, I kind of wish I hadn't seen episode 5 as episode 5, because I do think that makes so much more sense as a finale.
Yeah.
So the fact that I didn't get to experience that as the finale makes me a little sad.
Yeah.
But I overall still enjoyed watching it the way I did. But definitely next time I watch it, I'm going to watch it in broadcast order, because that just seems like might be the better way. I think we might have done this wrong.
Is there a way to watch other than just having a list and
you just have to click around on it.
I wasn't sure if there was the option
no, Crunchyroll's not that cool.
Yeah. Yeah.
No, but I mean there's a list. I looked it up. I was showing you earlier the watch order.
It's a little bit of a more tedious
so
because we have to go back to the episode list every episode and figure out which one to watch.
But next time I want to watch it that way, because I think that would be such a cool experience.
Yeah.
But yeah, back to you said you had thoughts about this arc.
Did you want to keep talking because you didn't know you went on a bit of a tangent?
I forgot what I was saying. To be fair,
we just gotta talk about the broadcast order.
But yeah, I think I said what I wanted to say because I was talking about how I thought it was such a cool concept that we don't get the making of until season 2.
But do you have any thoughts about the making of?
Yeah, I thought it was really fun. I liked. What do I want to say? I really liked the concept behind it, the fact that the movie was slowly becoming real, and they were like, "Oh crap!"
Yeah.
The Mikuru beam scene was very surprising. I knew the term Mikuru beam. I've heard that used, but I didn't know the context in which it came from. So I was like, "Oh my gosh, I know the Mikuru beam!" Heck yeah!
I know that. Also, the talking cat.
Yeah, the talking cat was very funny.
But yeah, as for me, I feel a little conflicted.
Yeah, there were.
I have one main gripe that I feel is fairly obvious.
Yeah.
Which is the fact that I felt like it was going somewhere and then it didn't.
Mm-hmm.
Well, it really felt like it was building more and more how much Haruhi is not a good person.
I mean, yeah.
Mikuru.
Yeah.
To the point where she literally drugged her.
Yeah.
And Yoon had such a understandable reaction to that. And he had to apologize.
Oh, yeah.
it really felt like they were like building to the point where he actually had to like have some development and like realize what she was doing was wrong, and they just didn't. Like they had like it got to like a breakthrough moment where like they had to just stop for the day.
Yeah.
And like I wish they had like had a talk about it. As opposed to him just being like, all right, let's make this movie, and then they move on without ever addressing it again.
And I think the thing with Haruhi's character is, I feel like she truly, like, in some way believes she lives in an anime world, where she views all of her friends as tropes more than she views them as people.
Yeah, but I still can't get over the fact that she didn't apologize.
Yeah, I do agree with that.
I will not get over that.
Yeah, there was a point where I was like, I feel like they should be building up to like her real, by the fact that people were thanking her for a kind act done, and like, that was really interesting for her character, because I do kind of agree that she's kind of a selfish person ultimately.
Yeah, and like
she kind of lives in her own world and doesn't really view other people as people, but like, I don't know, it's kind of hard to like figure that out, because I still, like I said, she's like one of my new favorite anime characters. I just really love her.
It's really that arc that
that arc
with
is conflicting
with Haruhi. Like, okay, what did Haruhi do? I mean, let's
recap.
So they're making a movie.
Yeah.
Haruhi decides to cast. I mean, for the show as a whole, she's
pretty mean to Miku. To be fair,
Miku all the time, but in this arc especially, like, she wants Miku to be the main character of her movie. So, you know, she gets her to wear a bunch of sexy outfits to be the main character. She brings her out in public a bunch, has her do a bunch of crazy things. Is constantly yelling at her.
And like smacking her on the head.
And like hitting her with things. And it all culminates with the one of the last parts of it where she forces her to get pushed into a lake.
Yeah.
And then for seeing it, bugs her.
Well, she gives her alcohol.
Yeah, spikes her drink.
Yeah, she spikes her drink with alcohol.
With alcohol. And then almost has her get assaulted.
Like, I don't,
Like, and like, you know, obviously Koizumi's going along because he will never question.
Yeah, because Koizumi will never go against Haruhi because he's scared.
But I also had to have to give him respect for after Kion called him out, being like, okay, no, we'll take a break.
Yeah.
Like, I'm glad he doesn't try to commit.
No, yeah.
But then he also goes to have a talk with Kion afterwards, be like, you know, we have to do this. We can't question Ishii and Haruhi. And I'm like, maybe we should. And like, I hate the fact that that just gets never gets addressed. She never apologizes. They just move on. And I don't know if I can get over that. I hate that.
Yeah. I do with that. This particular plotline did get handled a little bit differently than it did. But yeah, I do also agree with Valkyrie. She's supposed to be selfish, and the story's presented from Kion's perspective, so getting Haruhi from his perspective. But I do think that doesn't quite.
He
still does some pretty crappy things.
Yeah,
like he has a pretty reasonable reaction. Like, Haruhi's not a good person, but she's not supposed to be a good person. Which
is why I would have liked the development of her apologizing.
But that's why I really did like Live Alive is probably my favorite episode. Not only because it has the awesome like scene with her performing, but also like that was like Haruhi accidentally being a good person, being like, why are these people thanking me? Like, they're happy about the thing I did, and that feels weird.
Yeah,
because generally people are upset with her for what she does, and for people to like thank her and be genuinely grateful was like shocking to her. I just thought that was a fun moment of her realizing that like she's capable of being good, and people have a positive reaction to her being good to them.
Yeah.
As opposed to, you know, forcing her club members to do whatever she wants, which she still ends up doing. She's like, okay, we're forming a band now. You have no options other than making a band with me.
Yeah.
But yeah. Like, besides, I agree, I can't condone all of her wrongs. I can condone
Well,
some
yeah.
of them, because some of them are funny.
Of course.
Yeah, I was not expecting the sci-fi twists, actually. Like, I knew vaguely what it was about. I knew the basic concept of the anime going into it. I didn't know it was gonna go full sci-fi, though. I thought it was gonna be more, like, implied, so I was very surprised. Pleasantly surprised by the sci-fi twists. That was fun. Again, I think we were talking earlier about the shocking, like, epic fight scene in, like, episode 3.
Yeah.
That was fun. I'm not expecting a crazy sci-fi fight scene in my slice of life anime.
Yeah.
Yeah, do you have any particular favorite episodes? Like I mentioned, Live Alive is probably one of my favorites.
Also, the one we just mentioned, I did enjoy that episode. I thought that one was fun. Also, I did mention I really do think that NSA 2 is still just despite how many times we watched it technically.
It still hit. It was still good every time.
2 was still the best.
Yeah, but I just loved Endlessly. Like and I unironically am like obsessed with it. I would rewatch Endlessly. Like I kind of want to like do our tiering of every episode. Like that would be fun. But I want to like rewatch and like analyze so I can like get the absolute like which one is the absolute best. Besides, I mean, obviously 2 is like very good, but like there were great moments in all of them. To be fair, even the ones you hated had like funny little bits. But yeah, this was just a lot of fun. Like I'm very glad we watched it for Anime Club.
Yeah, it was definitely a fun one.
Is there anything else you wanted to bring up?
I don't know. I mean, we went over all the points that we put on our list that we made last second.
Always last second planning for Anime Club.
Of course.
But yeah, I mean, I feel like it's definitely a classic for a reason.
Yeah.
Like, I can see why this anime was so beloved in its time. I feel like there were a lot of, like, I guess we could talk a little about the music. Like, I know I kept forcing you to listen to the opening and ending a bunch of times because you're an opening ending skipper. Like, so sacrilegious of you to not want to listen to the opening and ending every episode.
I mean, I say it once per sitting. If we're gonna binge something, we could listen to it once per sitting.
Yes, but when the ending theme is haruhi.
But I will say, like, all of the openings and endings are all really good. I really like those songs.
I think most people forget about it nowadays, so it's not, I guess, very classic anymore. I mean, yes, it's classic to me. Like, I wish. It makes me sad that certain animes that, like, back when I was a baby weeb, all of the, like, iconic shows that I was seeing people talk about aren't talked about as much anymore. Which makes me kind of sad. Like, I know weeb culture has changed over time, and, like, that's fair. That makes sense. But I do feel like it's, like 2013, 2014. But, like, I feel like that was still kind of at the tail end of the 2000s era. So, like, I still saw Haruhi stuff all over, like, Pinterest. Back when, that was my Tumblr, was Pinterest. So I would see Haruhi stuff and Lucky Star stuff everywhere.
They should just, like, make a new movie or something.
Yeah.
Make more.
I do.
Like...
I don't know if it's any good. I haven't really heard anyone ever talk about it, but I know there is the it's like the disappearance of Nagato Yuki. I know there's a show about Yuki. I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's like canon, if it's any good, but I saw that was a thing. I remember. Now I'm gonna Google when did it come out because I remember when it was announced. The disappearance of Nagato Yuki-chan. This came out... Where's...
Go back up, it should be at the...
I'm on Wikipedia. Let's see if it loads. That's the manga. When is the anime? Media.
That's a 2013?
Is it from 2015?
Okay.
Okay, it came out in 2015. That makes sense. That makes sense. Oh yeah, apparently there was a Yuki anime that came out in 2015. I don't know if that's any good, but I kind of want to check it out, maybe. But yeah.
Yeah.
Like, haruhi was just great. It was just fun. Just like goofy, silly vibes with surprising sci-fi twists.
Yep, I
Yeah.
would say it. I don't know where I was going with that. Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, I think that about want to start wrapping up our discussion.
Yeah, I would say that's about it.
Okay. So because our next anime club is going to be set in October, we decided not to spin the wheel because I thought we have to guarantee we're watching a horror anime. In October, I feel like it would feel weird.
Yeah, no, it has to be
It would be weird to not do a horror anime in October, so we decided to change the way we're gonna do our poll. We just picked a couple horror animes that we were interested in watching, and we're giving you guys
it's gonna be 3.
we're giving you 3 options to vote for. I think, you know what, I scheduled the poll, but I'm just gonna put it up right now because
Yeah.
otherwise I think I scheduled it literally for 9:05. I'm just gonna put it up right now. Give me 1 second. Do you want to reveal what the anime are? Do you remember?
Yeah. The anime we chose Hellsing Ultimate, Another, and Mononoke. Mononoke? Okay. Yeah. So that is what you guys will be voting for our October anime.
Oh my gosh, the schedule feature is so dumb on here. It won't let me put it up at 8:55, but it's 8:55 right now. I'm gonna put it up at...
Yeah, keep it at 9.
Oh, wait, never mind. I'm stupid.
What?
I think I figured out what I'm doing wrong. There we go. It's gonna go up at 8:56. So you guys get 1 minute, get hyped. This poll is about to go up. Or not. Why is the internet dumb? Why is there a problem? The poll was about to go up. At any time between now and like 10 years from now, you will see a poll. I don't know why YouTube is being mean to me.
It'll be up soon.
YouTube, please.
Yeah. Anyway, until it goes up, gonna wrap things up here.
I'm getting frustrated. Like, please put my poll up.
Do you have to set the schedule? Can you not just say post now?
Because I scheduled it, it doesn't give you the post now option anymore.
Oh, okay.
Like I said, it's being mean to me.
Here, just set it to 9, and that way it'll hopefully be loaded by then.
Put it at 8:57.
Alright.
There we go.
There you go. All
1
right.
minute, the poll is going up. Alright. Okay, the poll up? The poll is up, yippee!
Alright.
So
There you
yeah,
go.
go
Now you can
ahead
vote.
and vote. We got 3 options. Another, Mononoke, Hellsing Ultimate. Is there one you would prefer to win? Is there one you're personally leaning towards?
I mean, I feel like out of the 3, I think I know the most about Hellsing Ultimate, but even then, I don't know much.
Yeah,
I know of all of them.
Yeah.
At least, but
like Another, I put in because it's one of those animes that neither of us have seen and both of us have wanted to see. Especially for me, like it's just one of those animes that I've just heard a lot about, and I just want to watch it at some point. I feel like even if it doesn't win the poll, I'll probably still watch it at some point. So I'm just curious about it. Like I don't know if it's actually any good. It seems like one of those animes that might be kind of like just edgy, but like that can be fun sometimes.
yeah,
Mononoke, I'm curious about because
it has a fun art style.
yeah, it's a really cool art style, and It's not talked about a lot, although I did literally see like an hour ago. Apparently, there's a new Mononoke movie. It's gonna be on Netflix. I was like, oh, so it is relevant now. Cool.
So very
I was
topical.
literally telling Vesh, I was like, yeah, I'm pretty sure Mononoke's not really that relevant anymore, but like it seems cool, so I'm gonna put it as an option anyway. And then I immediately see Netflix tweet about there's a new Mononoke movie. I'm like, oh, maybe it is relevant. Huh, cool. And then I don't know, I don't actually know a lot about Hellsing, but I've heard it's good. So, yeah.
Yeah.
Apparently has a really funny abridged series.
It
I have
does,
been
yeah.
informed.
That is the case.
But yeah. I think that about is that. That was
That
a
is
really
about that,
weird
yeah.
weird way to say that sentence. But yeah, thank you so much for joining us tonight. Vest, do you want to plug anything?
I do stream on Twitch.
You are
on a bit
linked-
of a hiatus right
Linked
now.
in the
but
bio. And not in the
hopefully
bio,
I'll get
the
to-
description.
Yeah. So you can check me out there. Yeah.
Yeah. You also do cool stuff.
I do. I have done cool things.
A
So
specific
you
cool
should,
thing that you
check that
should
out.
check out. Check out Hey Stay Awesome on YouTube because they are like making an indie animated series. I'm helping with it, but like it's
true,
mostly
it's
their
true.
thing.
You
It's
should check
really
that
cool.
out.
Or it's an animatic. It's like 8 minutes long, and it's like really cool. You should definitely watch it.
Yes, check that out if you haven't already.
It's called Player versus Trinity. Check it out.
It's like kind of cool.
Yeah, it's like kind of cool. Yeah. But yeah. As for me, of course, if you haven't subscribed, go ahead and do so. It'd make me very, very happy. You can also hit the bell icon to be notified when I go live. What? That sentence felt weird coming out. I don't know why. I feel like I said it wrong, did I?
I don't know.
I'm losing my ability to speak. But yeah, you can also follow me on my social media accounts. All my links are included in my link tree below. You can also join the Discord server, which is also included in the link tree below. And yeah, I hope you guys are having a lovely rest of your day or night, wherever you are. And I'll see you guys again very, very soon. Oh, I just realized I didn't do my upcoming stream. I'm so
Can't forget
bad
that.
at outros. Wait a second, what is my next stream? I have some fun streams coming up. Wait a second. You're just gonna let me, like, skip my outro?
Listen, I also forgot all of it, but
My next stream is gonna be on Sunday at 8 p.m. EST. I'm going to be finishing my playthrough of Pokemon Violet. Should be a good time. And then, the full week will be announced, tomorrow when my schedule goes up, but we're starting, spooky season. My October is gonna be, so if horror is your thing, I'm gonna be doing a lot of fun games. Some of them are not gonna be announced yet, but the one I can announce today, I'm going to be playing, The Convenience Store, which is a Chilla's art game. That will be on Tuesday, 8 p.m. EST, October 1st. I'm so glad I get to do my first horror stream on October 1st. I'm like, reining in the spooky season with a Chilla's art game. I think that would be fun.
which was the one you played?
I
what was
played
Closing Shift?
Closing Shift, yeah. And I was kind of bad at it. Like, I don't think I actually got the true ending. I think I only got the bad endings because I couldn't figure out how to get the real ending.
You know what? It's so fair.
Yeah, but I'm excited to play another Chilla's art game. So we're going to be doing The Convenience Store. And yeah. Okay, I think that was my full outro. I think I've done it.
Yes,
I
yes.
succeeded. So once more, I hope you guys are having a lovely rest of your day or night wherever you are. And I'll see you guys again very, very soon. Bye-bye.
Goodbye.